How's it going, rednecks? I was supposed to be doing a video about the Detroit Gambler 500 and this here F-150, the Turtle. We just had a flash storm come through, and unfortunately I had a tree fall on my blue Oldsmobile. So I guess before we start going over the Detroit Gambler 500 and everything, I want to get that thing out of there and see if there's any damage. So let's grab the Sawzall, cut some of the limbs off, and drive that car out, and hopefully nothing happened to it. So let's get to it. Well, I got it cleared out for the most part. It don't look like it hit the car too bad. A lot of it hit the fence over there, but let's get this thing started, get it backed out, and hopefully nothing's wrong with it. Well, I gotta say, this is one lucky car. I can't see any dents on it. I don't know how it didn't get hit, but looks like most of the weight of the tree fell on the fence next to it, or that was in front of it. So I know there's going to be deep scratching. The branches did hit it. That's something I can handle. Dents, I'm not okay with dents. So scratches, I'll buff them out, wax the car, and hopefully it'll be all good. I'll know better once I clean it off and get a good once over. But now let's go over and talk about the Turtle and the Detroit Gambler 500. As for the Detroit Gambler 500, if you've been following the channel, you know I didn't finish the yellow Oldsmobile. So unfortunately, we're going to be taking the Turtle. And I say unfortunately because this thing's in rough shape. Let me show you around. I guess we'll start with the sleeping quarters. This isn't in bad shape. I gotta say, this thing is held up pretty well. We did load it the other day, and both the passenger side frame legs, legs that I used to jack this thing up, both broke off. Other than that, it's in pretty good shape. Somehow that TV has survived being on its side, off-roaded. I haven't taken that thing out since I put it in there, so that TV's a trooper. It's seen some high temps, seen some rugged terrain, and it's lasted. So as far as everything else goes, this thing's in pretty good shape. I did end up cutting in a window because I didn't know. Usually the Detroit Gambler is cold out, so your focus is on insulation and keeping warm. Now it's going to be cooling down, so I did put this window. I got that for free from somebody. I don't know if they're watching the channel, but thanks for the window. Other than that, yeah, the topper's pretty good. So let's go over to the real problem. This is where the problem starts. See that hump? I don't know how well you can see that. I'll get the camera down there in a second, but that hump right there is the frame of the truck. The whole body on this truck has settled probably a good, I want to say 2 inches at least. And the cab is laying on the motor. So let's take a look. Let's see if I can't get you. Oh yeah, that floor is supposed to be flat, and there is a huge hump right there. And that is the frame. Yeah, that's no good. The body mounts on this thing are gone, and if you remember, I rebuilt this whole front core support because it was all rotted out, and as you can see, that thing has still been settling. There's supposed to be a gap here, and it's not supposed to be an inch past the headlight. So yeah, this front end is dropping quite a bit too. And now the biggest concern, the cab is laying on the engine. If you see here, there's supposed to be a huge gap here. I can't even get my hand between the cab and the intake. And I don't know if you remember when I first got this, I did these heater hoses. I'm not sure that's even physically possible at this point. So yeah, the front of this truck, the whole cab, everything is settling down. And I'm worried it's going to take out that intake on the motor. After that happens, you're done, because you ain't fixing that. That's not something you can quick, easy trail fix. Once the cab punches a hole through the intake, I guess we'll see what happens. But other than that, the truck's holding up pretty good. The body mounts the frame has been all patched together several times, and that seems to be holding up. Four-wheel drive, intermittent, but I do have a way I can loop them lines so I can get four-wheel drive on my own. So I guess I got my fingers crossed for this year. Hopefully it'll make it. My dad's gonna go with me again. We got our small group. We got the Peon Dream, Tyler, coming with his Oldsmobile 98. We have Tony coming with Dirty Gertie. We have Andrew coming with Prom Night. We have Matt Murdoch coming with his, I think he was calling it the Van Cherokee. And we have Lance coming with the Lincoln. So he's got a Lincoln Town Car. I can't remember the name of it, Abe Lincoln or something. So we're going to have our small group again. It's going to be cool. And if you guys see me, don't be afraid to stop by. Maybe I'll have some stickers for you. I'm going to try and print something out special for the people that recognize me and see me. So don't be afraid to stop by, say hi, and chat for a little bit. But hopefully I'll see you guys on the trail. 2 more days. We leave Friday. It's Wednesday right now. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and get back to work.